Hi everyone, welcome to my How to Make Tarantula Island. This island is Spinner Island. You can turn this into it and I'll be showing you how to go about that. So the first thing you want to do is pretty much cut down every tree. You don't have to cut them down, but it just gives you visibility. So we'll just start doing that. The other things you've got to do are pick all the flowers, remove all the rocks. So I'll just do a bit of that. A bit of fruit. Some of the tools I carry are, as you can see, 3 nets, 2 shovels, 2 axes. Because if you get Bamboo Island, it will be needed. A few other things to note: you don't actually have to move the plants or pull all the weeds. You can move the plants onto the beach if you wish, so you can see better. I'll be showing you a few other things that I do. This mountain up here has to be fully cleared, and you have to dig holes in every spot except the spot you get down where there will be a plant. This is the finished product. You should just have holes everywhere, and get your ladder and take down here and leave that one there. And I'll just start clearing the rest, set it up, and then I'll be back. As you can see, I'm just dropping items. Any item, does not matter. So all you do is that one. Drop 2 items. When you're facing, you're going to be right at the edge of the water, and just keep walking along. I'll keep that, so I won't drop that. You have to have an item in every slot along the edge of the beach. I'm not going to do them, they're annoying. And now I'll just split all these. There's enough resources here to fill both sides of the map. And what I'm doing is actually filling up the spawns of the hermit crabs. What will happen is they will keep coming, but you have to kill yourself on the first spider you get. And then this crab spawn will be blocked permanently. So then you only have the wharf roaches and the tiger beetles to deal with, because it's not raining. When it's raining, you don't have tiger beetles, so you've only got wharf roaches to run off all the time. But I'll show you that a bit after. Okay, so now both sides are done. The idea now is to run around, scare off the bugs. Don't have to worry about trees, you can leave trees. Start. Literally running these off. Just keep running them off. Bugs. will be showing you an alternate way of doing this, which saves time. But for now, this is a general setup. As you can see, this hermit crab's just running around now because he's got nowhere to spawn, and then he'll disappear. So now what I want to do is actually die by a tarantula. So I'll get my net out. Because what that will do is stop them spawning at all. So you're minimising your spawns to only tiger beetles, wharf roaches and tarantulas. If you don't die, it will just keep spawning them and they'll keep running around, taking up your spawn positions like that. The idea is to minimise how many types of things will spawn. That's why we cut all the trees out, and if you want to, you don't have to, unless there's other bugs. So northern hemisphere might have cicadas and stuff like that. You would then have to remove the trees. And this will take a while to get the first spider. At this stage, you've still got to run those hermit crabs off. And here we go. And there's my death. So from now on, no hermit crabs will spawn. Now all I have to deal with is wharf roaches. Now I like running them around in circles, like so, number one. So I'll now drop all the other things that I don't want. And now I will set up for the alternate way of doing things here. Okay, so what I've done is just dug holes right around all the green area. Don't have to worry about the beach. The reason for this is it actually saves you time. So nothing will spawn down here once I start running off at the top, because all those holes are there. So we start up here, this way, we only have to run backwards and forwards up here and the bugs are there. So nothing there, just keep running backwards and forwards. Wharf roaches, tiger beetles, just keep running, just keep running. So we're not running over the whole map now. This is why I do all the holes. We're just going backwards and forwards here. Now if it was raining, you would only have wharf roaches here and your tarantula spawns will be a lot faster. This should take about 30 minutes maybe to fill the inventory, but I guess we'll see by the time. You don't have to worry about mole crickets. They are classed as a spawn, so to say. Wharf roaches class as 2 spawns from what I've worked out, and there is 4 spawns per island. There's 1, 2, 3, and they come back. Seems like tiger beetles are 2 spawns as well. So if you don't have 2 tiger beetles down here, it's because you've got a wharf roach or, well, there shouldn't be anything else. So, yeah, and then we have a spider. Over this side. And number 2. And the time is 12:12. I don't like having my net out because I always run into them. And that wastes time. Runs around the circle. And there is in its loop. I find this is better to have a line than a H, as some videos have, because the H gives you jump scares. Well, I'll jump back to you when I've got a full inventory. I'll show you the time. So it's now 12:53. I did actually finish at 12:47, but my camera died and I have a full inventory. So just a quick recap. You must fill all the sides right to the edge with items on both sides. And you must die to the first tarantula. You don't have to do these holes if you don't want to, but that's how I do it to save time. You must dig all the top of this mountain. Oh look, and there's more and I can't get them. You run off bugs from both sides, wharf roaches and tiger beetles, and then they will spawn. Just keep going backwards and forwards, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I'll see you next time in the next video.